Hey everybody. Of course you know who this is by now. I posted like at least 12, 10 videos within the past week. Um, I've had a lot of things happen. I got a job. I'm, working things out with Keishel and just, trying to focus on the important things. I think once you have a right mindset, things start to fall into place for you, especially if you've given it to God. Um, um, had a good day at work. I just got off not too long ago. Um, um, it was really slow today. Uh, but yeah, it was really slow today, and I met a lady named Miss Pamela today, and she's one of my coworkers. She's she's an islander, probably somewhere in the Caribbean area. But she came here. I think she may be from Barbados. I believe so. Um, she has a really powerful story and very wise. Um, she's a retired teacher. She retired in 2002. She hasn't worked since then until now, and she's been at the hotel for I guess 3 weeks or so. But she had three brain aneurysms. She can't see out of one eye and she can't smell either. But she don't even look like that. She looks amazing, still alive and kicking, has a whole lot of wisdom. She told me about how she knew Malcolm X, and you know, like when the movies and stuff came out about him, it was just like, well, I don't know who this person is. Like, he had a lot of hatred before he went overseas to study and everything. And this person that is portrayed in these movies is not the Malcolm X I knew. And she was like, well, if I knew he was about to be famous and all that, shoot, I would have took pictures with the man, because the man's best friend took pictures for my wedding. And she was talking about how um like people don't seem to cherish life. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I just talked about that 2 days ago. And I was telling her that it's at least once a year that I lose a friend to guns. And I told her how I felt about it. It was just like, our generation does not value life. And she was like, that's a part of life, but you know you trying to get past it never makes you feel any better. And you just gotta make sure you focus on life. Get your degree or degrees, and use your brain, because nobody can ever take that away from you. Stay in school, do what you need to do to get your degree, because getting a degree is a very wonderful thing. Whether you use it or not, it'll get you somewhere. And she was telling me about how when she was younger and she had a master's and everything, she was dismissed because she was black. And then she was talking about how Jesse Jackson cried the day that Obama was sworn in as the president of the United States of America. And she was like, well, you will never ever understand how it feels for us, because we're black. And it's like, since when did anybody ever think that America would have a black president? And she shared a lot of different wisdom with me, and I loved it. It was just like, God put me at the right place, because you know she's telling me a testimony, giving me wisdom and all kinds of stuff. And it's just like, man, I really enjoy stuff like that, because when you talk to older people, it's just like, you get wisdom from them, and they give you encouragement. They tell you about stories in their life, and it's wonderful to know those type of things. But I had a it was a pretty slow day, but I had a good day. I sat and watched TV from the desk and just chill out. It was pouring down rain and it was hailing for a minute. And I was like, oh my god, there's water coming in the building because one of the doors is messed up. So um, all that was coming through. But you know, I'm trying to be positive and concentrate and focus on the things that I want to get done, and focus and concentrate on all the good things that are happening, because you know a lot of good things have been happening, a lot, and last night I kind of realized, like, yeah, you know you can disagree and argue with people, you can fuss and fight, but why not concentrate on the positive things, even though you're trying to work through the negative things that have happened. Like me and Keisha, we're trying to work through our situation, and I'm trying to help her heal, as well as help her help herself heal. And it's like we always talking about the negative stuff. And the other day, I was like, well, I called and was like, let's have positive talk. And we asked each other questions and said positive things about each other. And she loved it. Um, it was like amazing. Like, what the heck? And um, it's just like, why not concentrate on the positive and keep people uplifted and happy instead of the negative? And this morning, I woke up and I felt great. It was just like, okay, I feel rested and I feel happy. You know, I even I text Keisha, good morning, I love you, like I always do. And I guess she was asleep or didn't want to talk to me or whatever. And so I didn't. Well, I was at work and I didn't want to get on my phone, so I used the work phone to call her real quick just to say good morning, hear her voice. And she answered the phone and was like, "You cheated." And I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Not that way. You called from a number that I didn't know." So I answered the phone. I was like, "Well, did you not plan on talking to me?" And she was like, "Right." And so I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I can get off the phone, but I just wanted to call and talk to you and pray with you for a little bit." So I said a prayer, thanking God for everything and thanking God for us, and just asking Him to help us as far as our relationship, help us in our individual lives, and help us to give it to Him, and always give Him the praise about whatever. And she was like, when I said I wanted to pray with her, she was like, "Okay, well, go ahead." And I know that she likes when I pray, because I have a pretty good prayer life with God. And she, you know, well, I was like, I was being funny. I was like, everybody bow your heads and close your eyes, and I said a prayer. And I'm guessing it was a pretty good one, because she's been trying to find a secure job, because she's on call for the job she has right now. And I prayed about her getting a secure job, a place that she would like, the pay that she wants, and she got a call to work a 12-hour shift. I mean, she's on call, but it was just like she wasn't even supposed to work today. So, you know, I'm thinking, as long as we pray, keep our minds right, stay focused, it's gonna all work out. I don't care how bad you think you're doing right now. And it's just like, give him the praise, give him the thanks, and everything's gonna be fine with you. Trust and believe that. Um, my time is about up. Be good, be safe. I love you all. Bye bye.